guys? Welcome back to Max Reaction. How are you doing today on this Sunday? I hope you're having a fabulous Sunday. Anyway, we're going to react to this day project. This is subscriber MRA requested, heavily requested. So let's go ahead and check it out. Let's see what it's about. Let's do this. Let's talk about it in the comment section like we always do. Let's do this, MRA family.
When I was a kid, I used to think that pork chops and karate chops were the same thing.
Really?
I thought they were both pork chops. And because my grandmother thought it was cute, and because they were my favorite, she let me keep doing it.
That's
Not
cool.
really a big deal. One day, before I realized fat kids are not designed to climb trees, I fell out of a tree and bruised the right side of my body. I didn't want to tell my grandmother about it because I was scared I'd get in trouble for playing somewhere I shouldn't have been. A few days
You need
later,
to tell
the
him.
teacher noticed the bruise and I got sent to the principal's office.
Oh no.
From there, I was sent to another small room with a really nice lady who asked me all kinds of questions about my life at home. I saw no reason to lie.
So I'm pretty sure they're gonna think that maybe he's being abused. That's where they're going with this, maybe.
As far as I was concerned, life was pretty good. I told her whenever I'm sad, my grandmother gives me karate chops. This led to a full-scale investigation.
What?
And I was removed from the house for
Oh my gosh. Misunderstanding.
I finally decided to ask how I got the bruises. News of this silly little story quickly spread through the school, and I earned my first nickname, Pork Chop.
Pork chop.
To this day, I hate pork chops.
I like pork chops.
I'm a kid who grew up this way, surrounded by people who used to say that rhyme about sticks and stones.
This is sad.
As if broken bones hurt more than the names we got called, and we got called them all. So we grew up believing no one would ever fall in love with us.
No.
That we'd be lonely forever. That we'd never meet someone to make us feel like the sun was something they'd built for us.
Oh, this is sad, depressing.
So broken heartstrings bled the blues as we tried to empty ourselves so we would feel nothing. Don't tell me that hurts less than a broken bone. That an ingrown life is something the surgeons can cut away, but there's no way for it to metastasize. It does.
Guys, he's talking about lonely and depressed, and like, words do hurt more than broken bones. They can, like, mentally they can hurt you. They can put you in a dark, deep place, and maybe you don't understand what's going on or how to get out of it. He's exactly right.
She was 8 years old. Our first day of grade 3 when she got called ugly. We both got moved to the back of class so we would stop getting bombarded by spitballs.
Oh man.
But the school halls were a battleground where we found ourselves outnumbered day after wretched day. We used to stay inside for recess because outside was worse. Outside we'd have to rehearse running away or learn to stay still like statues, giving no clues that we were there in grade 5. They kept a sign at the front of her desk that read, "Beware of the dog."
Unfortunately in life, a lot of us have to go through this. Bullies, man, bullies, they're just trying to put you down, and you can stand up and you can rise and you don't have to take it. Like, oh, this is very emotional, this is a very emotional video.
To this day, despite a loving husband, she doesn't think she's beautiful.
Because what happened early on.
A birthmark that takes up a little less than half her face. Kids used to say she looks like a wrong answer that someone tried to erase but couldn't quite get the job done.
That's horrible.
And they'll never understand that she's raising 2 kids whose definition of beauty begins with the word mom. Because they see her heart before they see her skin. Because she's only ever always been amazing.
Oh, this is amazing. This is amazing.
A broken branch grafted onto a different family tree. Adopted. Not because his parents opted for a different destiny. He was 3 when it became a mixed drink of 1 part left alone and 2 parts tragedy. Started therapy in 8th grade. Had a personality made up of tests and pills. Lived like the uphills were mountains and the downhills were cliffs. 4/5 suicidal, a tidal wave of antidepressants, and an adolescence being called pauper. 1 part because of the pills. 99 parts because of the cruelty. He tried to kill.
See what happens? See, if you're a bully and you're watching, and I'm sure some of you guys that watch my reactions have been bullies, like, There's no doubt about it. See what you can do. You can put somebody in such a depressed mode, they don't know how to get out of it. It looks like he's getting ready to cut himself maybe. I don't know. But we don't have to live like this. Why as a human race do we need to live like this and be bullies? I don't understand. I don't understand. Why would you want to hurt somebody just because they look different? I don't understand. I don't understand. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand. Why? I challenge you guys not to ever be a bully. And if you have been, stop.
Bill himself in grade 10 when a kid who could still go home to mom and dad had the audacity to tell him, get over it. As if depression is something that can be remedied by any of the contents found in a first aid kit. To this day, he is a stick of TNT lit from both ends. Could describe to in detail the way the sky bends in the moments before it's about to fall. And despite an army of friends who all call him an inspiration, he remains a conversation piece between people who can't understand. Sometimes being drug-free has less to do with addiction and more to do with sanity. We weren't the only kids who grew up this way. To this day, kids are still being
every day. Every day.
Classics were hey stupid, hey spaz. Seems like every school has an arsenal of names getting updated every year. And if a kid breaks in a school and no one around chooses to hear it, they make a sound. Or they're just background noise from a sound.
These animations are just like breathtaking.
Every school was a big top circus tent. And the pecking order went from acrobats to lion tamers, from clowns to carnies. All of these miles ahead of who we were freaks. Lobster claw boys and bearded ladies. Oddities juggling depression and loneliness, playing solitaire, spinning the bottle, trying to kiss the wounded parts of ourselves and heal. But at night, while the others slept, we kept walking the tightrope.
This song, this story is just spot on, guys, with life.
It's just debris left over when we finally decide to smash all the things we thought we used to be. And if you can't see anything beautiful about yourself, get a better mirror. Look a little closer. Stare a little longer. Because there's something inside you that made you keep trying despite everyone who told you to quit. You built a cast around your broken heart and signed it yourself. You signed it. They were wrong. Because maybe you didn't belong to a group or a clique.
They are wrong.
They decided to pick you last for basketball or everything.
Be who you are.
Bruises and broken teeth to show and tell but never told. Because how can you hold your ground if everyone around you wants to bury you beneath it? You have to believe that they were wrong.
They're wrong.
They have to be wrong.
They're definitely wrong.
Why else would we still be here? We grew up learning to cheer on the underdog because we see ourselves in them. We stem from a root planted in the belief that we are not what we were called. We are not abandoned cars stalled out and sitting empty on some highway. And if in some way we are,
you're definitely not what they called you.
We only got out to walk and get gas. We are graduating members from the class of we made it. Not the faded echoes of voices crying out names will never hurt me. Of course, they did. But our lives will only ever always continue to be a balancing act that has less to do with pain and more to do with beauty.
That was deep. That was so deep, and unfortunately, a lot of people have to go through this. And for the ones that don't go through it, you don't understand. I mean, you can understand, but a lot of people choose not to understand. And if you see somebody being bullied, picked on, and you're not being bullied and picked on, and you're not the one being the bully, you need to pick that person up. You need to pick that person up. Not with just your words, but with your actions and your emotions. You need to pick the person up and make sure they know that they're special. They're not anything bad. They may be being called bad names. They may have bad things happen to them, but they're not bad. That's just a bully being a bully. Somebody trying to put somebody down to make themselves feel better, and that's ridiculous. So it's up to everybody. It's up to everybody, not just the person being picked on, to try to understand why this is happening. Is this ever going to stop? Is the things they're saying about me true? It's not up to them. this is a small percent. It's up to people like me and you guys. We need to pick these people up. If you see somebody being bullied, picked on, you need to defend them, because that person may be so depressed, so down, doesn't understand that they can't defend themselves, and it happens. It sounds silly like they can't defend themselves, but you can get to such a deep, dark place that you can't defend yourself, and others should defend for you. And I challenge you guys, if you're an MRA member, you see somebody getting picked on, I challenge you. I challenge you. I challenge you. If you're part of the family, help that person if you see it. And I know you do. We all see it. It doesn't take that far off to look in the distance to see it, because it happens all around us. It happens on YouTube. It happens on YouTube. People putting down each other left and right. That's all they do. That's all they do. That's all they do. And that's how they build their channels. See? And then all our youth is seeing this. So they see this content, then they act out on it in school, you know, and do the same thing to people in real life, which is ridiculous. And unfortunately, you know, places like YouTube breeds heavily in crap like this, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, this is a deep and a dark video, but a good video, a lovely poem, a dark poem, but it sheds light on what people go through, the emotions they go through, the deep dark space, you know, that they feel they're in and they cannot get out. Surprised I've never seen this To This Day project. It deserves way more views than it has. I think it's in like 20 millions, but it needs 200 million. You know what I'm saying? If a shitty song from Jake Paul or one of those guys can get 60 million, why doesn't this get 60 million? I don't understand. This should have been blown up. People need to see this. So I challenge you guys. You don't have to share my reaction to it, but I challenge you to share the original video to other people. Spread the word. Let them see it. Let them feel the emotion, and hopefully they probably will change somebody's heart that might be a bully, and then they can change for positive and lift people up. I know there's a lot of subscribers, my MRA family, that feel this way because they've told me this. And seriously, guys, if you feel like this and you need somebody to talk to, message me. Message me, okay? I need to get a Discord in case you need to message me, because I'm not just here to make reaction videos. I'm here to be a friend. I'm here to help you if you need it, you know. Tell me your problems, we'll talk about it, because I've been there. I've been there younger, where I have anxiety all the time. I have depression all the time. Sometimes I don't want to show it, I mask it and I hide it. But yes, I do. So I understand, man. I truly understand. So if you're going through any bad thoughts, negative thoughts, crazy thoughts, and you need somebody to talk to, message me. I'll talk to you. I promise, I'm here. Anyway, because I want this channel to be a positive channel. I want this channel to be a helpful channel. And if you want to be part of that, hit the subscribe button, become an MRA member, because the bigger the channel gets, the more people we can help. And that's the goal. Anyway, next time you choose a reaction, choose a Max reaction, I'm going to drop the original link down below. Check it out. Give the creator a lot of love. He definitely deserves it. And I'll see you next time. Peace.